Oh boy, it's Tuesday Treadmill Talks and I'm back in the bro tanks because it's hot. Well, it's not that hot, but it's not warm, not cold, I should say, like it's been for a while. I think spring's here pretty much. So it's back to looking like this. I think we're just going to refer to this episode as the catch-up episode. Because I have a health update. So I pulled my bicep 2 weeks ago now. Or is it a week and a half ago? So not last Thursday, but the Thursday before. And I go on workman's comp. And, well, it's pretty much healed at this point. Not really too terrible. It's sore when I wake up in the mornings, and that's about it. So, yeah. That's why there wasn't a Tuesday Treadmill Talks last week. Let's see. I've been buying storage container things. I bought 2 sets of, like, plastic drawers that I can put video game stuff in, so it's not all over my floor. I mean, some of it still is all over my floor, but a lot of it isn't. So, yeah, just been trying to get things tidied up with the video game stuff because it's a fucking mess. I also bought a new set of shelves for all my movies, and all of my movies only take up half of the shelving unit. So, that's cool. I'm just trying to reorganize my room because I'm on spring break and I have a couple days to do that because most of my spring break I get to work. So Monday was part of spring break and then tomorrow is more spring break. So yeah. Man, I hate having spring break this early is so fucking stupid. It's because it's St. Patrick's Day on Friday. And where I live, they don't like all the college kids drinking and causing a ruckus on St. Patrick's Day. So they fucking make spring break this week. Instead of, by Easter, where it should be. God, it's so fucking annoying. I don't know. Duh. I'd rather have it in April. So yeah. So basically, since everyone else has shit to do, like on Monday, I was basically home alone all day. But I got some things done. Not everything done, but I got a lot of things done. That's because I mainly focused on finishing Full Metal Alchemist. At last, after a year, I have now watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Conqueror of Shambhala, Sacred Star of Milos, and the OVAs. And what I mean by I watched the OVAs, I watched Brotherhood's OVAs because they were good. And I kind of skipped around through the original premium OVA. That I almost wish I didn't buy that because it's kind of a waste of my fucking time. But it's probably why I didn't get a Blu-ray release. So yeah, I am done with Full Metal Alchemist. I'm very happy. Overall thoughts, the Full Metal Alchemist original series is not that good. It's pretty okay. It's entertaining. Sacred Star of Conqueror of Shambhala is kind of an apology for that. That was an entertaining movie. It wasn't good. It was nice because it's like the only thing from the original series in widescreen. Didn't like the ending. Really didn't like the ending to the original series. I actually didn't like the second half of the original series because it doesn't follow the manga at all. Conqueror of Shambhala was okay. Good animation though, so. Brotherhood is fantastic. Love Brotherhood. Sacred Star of Milos seems like it's really great animation, but It's one of those times where they made an anime movie that takes place in the middle of the fucking anime, and none of the events are referenced in the show when they should be because of how cataclysmic they are. And that's the problem with Sacred Star Milos. It's not like it's a bad movie. It's a pretty good movie, but it suffers like the Cowboy Bebop movie is the same way, where you'd think they changed the characters. Like, it changes Alphonse a little bit, but that's not affected in the show. So, yeah. Overall, I'm really glad I watched them all. So I got that out of the way. I have finished Season 3 of Dave Filoni's Clone Wars. I don't know if I talked about that or not. So I'm about to start Season 4. So, yeah. Not looking forward to that. So I have 2 seasons of Clone Wars that I own that I haven't watched. I have a whole lot of Blu-rays because I bought even more Blu-rays. I bought my girlfriend some stuff too. Like, we went out to Best Buy on Sunday. We bought some stuff. Mainly we went there so I could buy her Pocahontas. The Pocahontas double pack and the Mulan Blu-ray double pack. We watched Pocahontas and Pocahontas 2. And I forgot how good Pocahontas is. It's, because a lot of people shit on Pocahontas. But I think it's actually one of the better Disney movies out there. It's not the best. It's pretty good. It's got really good music and stuff. But Pocahontas 2 is a fucking shit. Like, it's just fucking terrible. But at the same time, it's better than a lot of those straight-to-VHS Disney sequels they shat out. Like, I'd rather watch Pocahontas 2 than Cinderella 2 Dreams Come True. Because that didn't even have a plot. At least Pocahontas 2 has a plot. It's a little funky. It's really rushed. Like, it's only an hour and 16 minutes. It's barely a movie. It's not even 90 minutes. We actually watched both of them in one sitting. And my girlfriend, I think, Caitlin stayed awake for both of them. I was shocked. Because, like, the night before we had watched, I put on the original King Kong, and she fell asleep, like, 20 minutes in. I was very disappointed. But that's just what happens when you're tired. Plus, I was working on my new Blu-ray shelves, and thinking to myself, man, I really need to replace a lot of these DVDs. Because, I did some more replacing. I'll show that in my haul tomorrow. Because I'm going to have time to do a haul, actually. And maybe some of the stuff I ordered some stuff on Amazon as well. I found some EU novels that were in hardcover that were still in stock. 3 of them. And I was like, whoa! Because, you know, you don't see that often. Basically, and none of them were Dawn of the Jedi Into the Void. That's actually out of stock, finally. I just remember Dawn of the Jedi Into the Void this time last year was still completely in stock, in hardcover. It was so weird. Like, it'd been out for a fucking year, but I guess people hate that one, so, you know. I don't know. I can't really say too much about Dawn of the Jedi Into the Void, because I've never read it. I'll be honest. I am, like, one of the apologists for Dawn of the Jedi. I like it. I've always liked it. It's kind of how I got back into the EU shortly before it got scrapped. I read Force Storm, and I really liked Force Storm and Prisoner of Bogan. I have not read the 3rd volume. I own it. I just never got around to reading it. Because the plan was, I'll read Dawn of the Jedi Into the Void, and then I'll review all the comics. It's sort of like how Knight Errant, I've never read that, because I wanted to get the novel. Well, now I have the novel. So I can read the comics and the novel all together, because they all flow together. It's the same storyline. It's all John Jackson Miller, so that's cool. So that's why that never got reviewed. I got a question, why don't I review good books? And I'm like, I do. I just haven't done it in a while. Because I talked about reviewing Aftermath Empire's End, because that's what a lot of people want, which I'm in the process of working on. But I have other things I need to release before that. Plus, it's going to be a fucking nightmare to edit. So, yeah. Oh, I got asked if I reviewed the Dark Forces books. I reviewed the first one. It was that made me nearly 2 years ago. I read the first one. They're okay. Nothing real special. They're just really, it's more special that they actually exist in general the way they do. And they're kind of a novelty item that way. But yeah. No, I'm going to be reviewing some good books soon. I'm working on 000 right now. I think I'm a quarter of the way through it at this point. I just don't get a whole lot of time to read because I'm reading for my English class. And that takes up a whole lot of time. And since I work all the time, that's the only times I get to read are on my breaks and on my lunch. Because when I get home, I usually want to watch a movie or play video games and then go the fuck to sleep. So, yeah. So anyway, that's my Tuesday Treadmill Talks for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Now I need to upload it. So, later.